here, it looks like today. But we got one more game. We'll try to get through. Like I said, we're gonna get through the preseason, and we'll cut it right before the end of the regular season. So, love touchdowns. You know, yeah, 0. Got one more, and I think we're gonna take pre-F. Okay. Upgrade the player. Alright, cool. Okay, so let's see. You get run, that, strong arm, field general, scrambler. I think I'm gonna go with the improviser spot. Yeah, let's keep going. Okay, 83 now. Break sack, throw accuracy deep, throw accuracy short, and 2 on the run. I like it. Alright. Looking good there. Alright, so we're good. We got one more preseason game. Then we'll cut it before we play the Denver Broncos. That's the plan. We're going to get through the preseason here. Okay. Oh, shit. So, finish the game with wait, what? So they want me to finish it with 0 innings. So they don't want me to get sacked. That's going to be a tough one. So the way I guess we got the starting job. Had a good preseason. We did all the goals. So we're going to be the preseason. We're going to be the starter here in Oakland. See you, Derek Carr. You'll have to see.
Guys, we all watched the film from yesterday, and I hope everyone knows it wasn't good enough. Today's practice has got to be great. Ready!
So yeah, we'll see if there's any like cutscenes and stuff like that as we get ready for the regular season and stuff. All right, so the goal is to try to complete them all today because we've been getting close every time.
Here we go.
So,
60
like I said,
orange.
it doesn't really matter. They just have it as long as you complete it to somebody. As long as you get in completion, that's all that matters. They don't really care who you throw
set.
to.
90. Wolf. Hut, go.
Ooh, that was a juke, actually.
On the set. Ready.
We got smoked. Sorry, bud.
There.
The pressure is on. This one is for the gold.
Okay, so they want me to go. Okay, so I gotta get a first down. Okay.
Hut.
We're going touchdown. Let's go.
All right. Small steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. And you know what? Today you took a lot of those small steps. I'm proud of you. Keep it up.
There we go. Nice. We did it, guys. We did it. There's Alvin Kamara. Okay. Got one more preseason game here. Our center is a how? How can an offensive lineman be one? Like, does he just like never let a guy get through or something? Tony Brown, Tyler Lockett. So we are 2-1 here in the preseason. They're 0-2-1. They got Eric Berry. And we have LaMarcus Joyner.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football.
It's the coach. Alright. So they want me 60% in a touchdown pass. Touchdown 75 yards. They don't want me to take a sack, and they don't want me to throw an interception. That's going to be a tough one. But we'll try our best here. I have no idea.
Red. 30 days. Let's go. Ready.
On first down, Richard. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game. I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that. Yeah,
it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it. Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
The first carry now for Doug Martin. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked. They'll run for it with Martin. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Let's hope it's not anything that'll keep him out of the opener. We'll be right back. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
I'm not too sure.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Watson on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll run on 1st down. Richard. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Flush to his right. And that's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another.
Richard lost it, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And some room to maneuver. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
No coach or teams ever.
So that's it. That's our preseason. All right. Yes, let's see if we can do that. We'll put my internet. Seem to be getting problems a little bit, but it looks like we're okay now.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis.
All right, so we didn't do the 60% in a touchdown pass because we didn't throw a touchdown pass. Oh, Emily. Oh, my #1 fan. I thought she's number. Whatever. You're starting. Okay. How'd you get my number? Okay. And how can I help? Play like Tom Brady, and I think it's something more reasonable. Okay, sure. Yeah, cool. How'd she get my number anyway? It must have been from what's his name. Alright, what do you got, coach? You played a clean game, no sacks, decent decision. It's time to get ready for your NFL debut, baby. Alright, so we will be playing week 1. Oh, wait. Why is there 1? Skill points? What are the skill points? I get another skill point, I guess. Let's go strong arm. Good awareness and good accuracy for the mid. Alright, let's see what happens here. See if anything happens as we get ready for the regular season.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Okay, season goal. What's our season goal?
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk.
Safe. Okay. Touchdowns. 15. So you can either do touchdowns or yards. So if you do 35, you get 800. Okay. And then touchdowns, if you do 25, 30. Alright, let's see. I feel like... So you... passing touchdowns, though. That's the only problem. How about for the middle one? You only get 800, you get 1200. I think I could throw for 25. You play, what, 16 games? So you're really looking at... If you get 2 a game... You're going to make it. So, let's go for 20. We're going to go over 25 touchdowns this year. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Well, we're not breaking a rookie record. Let's guarantee a win. All right. So obviously the game day goals. We're gonna be starting there. Yeah, let's do the training real quick. Hasn't really been. You know what? I think we're gonna play game 1. I think we're gonna play the NFL opener, and then we'll go. We'll dive into the season tomorrow. But I think we'll play this. We'll play our season opener here against the Denver Broncos on Monday Night Football. You don't get
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today. And have a
Down! 15 Lonnie,
gain a
15
first down
Lonnie.
against the cover 1 defense. Okay.
Hut, hut.
Perfect. Got that one.
Ready,
So I get
set,
first down every time? I guess so.
set, go! Ready! 30 base, let's go!
Different play? No.
Go!
Oh, that's pass interference. Come on, coach. Come on.
Okay, break! set, go!
There you go. So it looks like we'll get silver again. Can't get gold. Kind of annoying, but we'll take it.
Ready, ready. 70 Indy. Ready, go!
Should get a goal for that.
Hey, you know what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me.
All right. So we got one game. We're gonna play one last game here on stream today. It's gonna be the NFL Season 1 Week 1 opener, rookie opener. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that improvised. We're gonna upgrade him again. No. Okay. I guess technically I would have had the one. So there's our guy. We're ranked number 12. We got 55 morale. There we go. Abilities. Don't have any more. Alright. We're looking good. We're looking good. We got our first game here. Is that just gonna stay there now? Yep. Alright. That's fine. Week 1 season. So we're gonna get a cutscene or anything. Alright. I am kind of nervous of their defense, but that's okay. Any cutscenes or anything like that going into our first game? So like all the cutscenes just over, like now that we're in the regular season, or now that we're in the NFL, it's just we're done with cutscenes for the most part.
One time for the old time.
There'd be a cutscene going into your first game, right? All right, so they want me to throw a touchdown, and I need 15. Here we go. First ever time on the field.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 50, play. Here we go,
Now a first down throw, Watson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Give them 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Luke Wilson, 28 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them. Now the first carry for Doug Martin. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On second down, Martin. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On first and 10, Watson escaping the pressure right. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here, as they've got it with a second down coming up. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, it's a screen to Richard. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Well, week one finally wrapping up here tonight, but more football coming your way Thursday night. It'll be the Buccaneers and Panthers in an early season NFC South battle in Charlotte. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guy's playing it. I'm really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
16 yards, a first down.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him think.
What do you mean by that, bro?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and he curls back inside for the completion.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Out to the right here to Wilson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Watson, flushed out right. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. It's their quarterback, making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Following the fumble recovery, Watson nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The man who won a Super Bowl MVP award across the bay in Santa Clara, Von Miller, able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. After the sack on first down, Watson. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Watson. He may try and run for this. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just a... Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
The throw complete here to Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, 51 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away.
Take that. That's two touchdowns.
On the set. 51. Watch the run. Watch the run. Let's go.
To throw is Watson on first down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco...
Come on, set. 90. Full. 51. Ready.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Looking sideline, incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion. I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Red. 30 pace. Let's go. Come on, boy. Let up.
On first and 10, Watson. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice two-score advantage.
Let's do this, boys.
I got one.
Watson now on 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
Switch up, switch up.
Here's Watson throwing on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Von Miller make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. That was close to a big play, and just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, but I'm going to keep firing.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Now the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen. I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. On 2nd and goal, Watson, and this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can. They'll start by running the option to the right. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's a give to Rashard. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a... So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Raiders, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
We looked really, really good there. We rushed for more touchdowns than any quarterback ever in a Week 1 debut. Look at that. Nice. I did not know that, but we did it. So we got the Chiefs next week in Week 2. So there we go. We're the only undefeated team in our division there. We can demand of Elise. It's interesting. All right, here we go. Let's save it. All right, we're just gonna just save it under Watson. Because it auto saves, but we'll save it anyway. Alright, so now we're saved. So tomorrow, when we come back, we'll leave it there. Alright, so tomorrow, we're going to be playing Week 2. We're going to be playing the Chiefs, and we'll try to get as far as we can. Maybe the bye week. Maybe we'll get to the bye week in Week 6 there. Go through games 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe that'll be what we do. So yeah, we got drafted by the Raiders. We're 1-0. We had a good first week. Good times. Stream went down a couple for a little hiccup, but other than that, we did all right. So until tomorrow, 9 a.m. So basically Sundays through Thursdays, we're gonna do 9 a.m. and then Fridays 6 p.m. Saturdays 3 p.m. So that's gonna be the schedule going forward. Like I said, you'll see it. You can see it down in my little bio section. But on Sundays, we're going to play Madden. Mondays, we're going to play Detroit, Becoming Human. On Tuesdays, we're going to play Marvel Spider-Man. On Wednesday, we're going to play Red Dead Redemption 2. Thursday, we're going to play Days Gone. Friday, we're going to go back to Hellblade. And then Saturday, we're going to start a game called Night Call next Saturday instead of playing Madden. And then back to Madden on Sunday. So that's the schedule going forward. Basically, for the non-sports games, we're going to play until we beat it. And once we beat it, we're good. All right? And then we'll replace it with another game. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Had fun, as always. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.